Welcome to Study with Flow. In today's video, we are going to learn how to handle outliers in the data. Now, what exactly are these outliers? An outlier is an observation that lies at an abnormal distance from other values in a random sample from a population. Basically, an outlier is like an exception value. It is way different from other data points. Why is it important to handle outliers in the data? Because if we do not handle outliers in the data, our predictions won't be accurate. Hence, it is highly recommended to handle outliers before we perform any other machine learning tasks. Now, to handle outliers, we are going to use box plot. A box plot is a useful graphical representation of describing the behavior of a data in the middle as well as end of the distribution. Now, let us understand how we can handle these outliers using an example. First and foremost, we are going to import the necessary libraries. Import numpy as np, import pandas as pd, import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, import cbon as sns. So your matplotlib library and your cbon library is used for plotting. Now let's run this. Now let us import our dataset. df is equals to pd dot read underscore csv. First, we will give the path for the data, and then at the end, we write the name of our data. Now, let us check the head of our data set. So, I have used the same data which I had used for missing values. So over here we have sibling, we have normalized losses, we have make, we have fuel type, we have body style, we have drive wheels, engine location, width, height, engine type, engine size, horsepower, city MPG, highway MPG, and price. Now there is a high possibility that there would be a lot of outliers in the price column. So now let us look at the outliers in the price column. How do we do that? By making a box plot. sns dot box plot df price. So our box plot looks something like this. Over here, the dots that you see are your outliers in the data. But beware, let us look at the data. Our data is of cars. So we have different car companies. Do you believe that all cars would be in the same price range? No, it is not possible. For example, you have your Maruti and you have Bugatti. The price range for Maruti would be way different from the price range of Bugatti. So, from this plot, it looks that a Bugatti would be an outlier. But do you think a Bugatti would be an outlier? No, because it is a car company of its own and the price range of Bugatti is way higher. Hence, in this scenario, there is a high chance that we are going to drop big car companies like BMW, Mercedes Benz, Jaguar, Bugatti, etc. Hence, it is not a good way to only make your decision based on one variable, that is price. We also have to look at the make of the car and then the price of the car. And then with these two variables, we get the actual outliers. Now, let us make a box plot with the help of the price and make of the company. sns dot boxplot our data is equals to df. Let our x variable be price and let our y variable be make. So p with a small p. So we get a box plot which looks something like this. If you observe, Dodge has an outlier over here. Honda has outlier in the data. Isuzu has an outlier